My generation is fucked. We spend so much of our days just scrolling on social media, wasting our lives away. Sometimes I get about 9 hours of screen time per day, and it's absolutely disgraceful. You know, I want to get my life back. So for the next week, I'm not going to have my smartphone, but instead I'm having a Nokia. Music, CDs will handle that. Entertainment, DVDs. And that's all I'll have for the next week. So let's begin. So day one started and I was already bored. And I moved completely into a different room, so I had zero urges to use any of my modern technology. So yeah, all I'm working with for the next week is literally just a TV, CD player, and some shit, you know. I spent the early hours of the first day watching some Smallville on DVD. Very dramatically, of course. But after that, I went to sleep. Good night. The first thing I did after waking up was my usual morning routine, as you can see. But soon after that, I had to babysit my nephew. So I spent a good few hours just playing with him in the garden. Alright, we're outside now, Mason. What are we gonna do?
Go on the trampoline.
Are we?
Yeah.
Did you do a clap at the same time? Nah, you're cool. You tired now? Later on in the evening, when I didn't have much else to do, I started listening to some music on my CD player. I will grow through this pain. Lord, overall, first day was pretty good. I didn't mind not having my phone because I had enough things to distract me throughout the day. Day 2 has arrived, and I have to head to uni, which is a 2-hour bus journey, but luckily my friend Leo takes the same bus as me to uni. So I had his company, as well as the company of my manga series, My Hero Academia, which I have been reading and I would highly recommend it. Thank you. Hello, my classroom. When I got to uni, I had some schoolwork to do. But since I don't have my laptop to do any of my work, all I could do was film some interviews. What are some common day-to-day issues you have as a student?
Definitely transport.
I soon went for lunch with my friends, and I had a delicious meal at Pepe's, which we all rated very highly.
How was the food?
Very good. Yeah, 7 out of 10.
Did you enjoy yours, Benji?
Banging, mate. Always banging.
Finished like a third of it, but I'd rate it a 7 out of 10.
Good boy.
But after lunch, I had no work to do for the rest of the day. So as the others did editing or relaxed on their phones, I was stuck sitting there doing nothing for a few hours. But eventually, me and Leo headed back to Coventry via another 2-hour bus ride.
How are you enjoying your first day being outside without internet?
To be honest, when I'm actually out in Queensland, it's perfectly fine. When I'm in the classroom, I can't really do any work. It's really boring.
Alright, see ya.
I finally made it home, and I'd say the day was fun, but it was also quite wasteful not being able to do any work. So I just woke up and my dad said he needs some help with the car. day 3, by the way. So I got nothing else to do. So yeah, let's go. Also, before I go, look how beautiful my cat is. Oh, scratch time.
To be honest, I have no idea what I was doing. I'm not a car guy at all. But in the end, after following his instructions, I somehow ended up helping him out. And because of that, my dad was able to fit a new accessory to the back of his car. I then cleaned up some of the mess we made and brought back in the bins. After this, I didn't really have much to do for the rest of the day. So I went back to my room. You know, I watched some Smallville.
And then later on in the night, I was listening to some music as well. I also decided to pass the time by working out with some rubber bands. Overall, I'd say day 3 was a good day, and the downsides of not having my phone weren't as big of an issue as it was on day 2.
Here is me showing you how my Nokia phone works. It has a few games, you know, Snake, which is quite a good game. It did say it had Tetris, but it bloody lied to me. The messages are quite slow to type out, though you do get faster with practice. And the messaging system is really flawed. You can't have more than about 30 messages at a time before you have to delete every single message you sent and the other person sent to then send or receive more messages. But overall, it can let you communicate with people.
Okay, so day 5 is here, and I made some plans to hang out with my friend Alexandra.
I travelled by bus and I met up with her in Stratford upon Avon.
Tell us your name and what you want to do today.
I'm Alex and I want to go around and I want to have something iced because it's hot and I want to eat.
Fair enough.
Feel the salty waves come in. I feel them crash against my skin. And I smile as I respire because I know they'll never win. There's a haze above my TV that changes everything I see. And maybe if I continue,
How is the drink?
Very nice and cool.
We then drove down to Leamington as there was no more buses left in Stratford.
See, this could be you. You should be driving.
Once we got to Leamington, we decided to pass some time by walking round the park. What a beautiful park. And walking in it. Such a beautiful
What is your opinion on me living offline for a week?
You needed that. You're too chronically online.
Oh, okay.
Well done.
Would you recommend it to other people from what you've seen today?
Yes, touch grass.
Though eventually, we had to say our goodbyes.
Goodbye.
Okay, so day 6 has arrived, and after having such a fun day yesterday, I felt quite lonely, so I decided to hang out a bunch with my cats.
Here, focus, is Milo. He is an amazing Bengal cat. And over on this chair, licking his bum, what are you doing? Is his son, Bruno. He's very beautiful.
I also listened to some music to distract myself. It was quite fun. Just leave us alone. And then I decided to watch my favourite film in the world, Better Man. And other than that, nothing really notable happened on day 6. So, yeah. Day 7,
here we come. Okay, so on day 7, I low-key didn't go sleep till like 4 in the morning. So on 3 hours of sleep, I'm heading to Leamington on the bus. As I got there, my friend James needed to do an interview.
Right, James, so what are we doing?
Well, we're reshooting my multicam because I didn't back it up and I've lost half my footage, so that's just a single cam.
Oh, damn.
So, yeah, hopefully it goes better this time.
I decided to help him by operating the boom mic, being his sound guy for the day. And after it was all done, I went back to Coventry, where I brought the brand new number 3 issue of Ben 10 that just came out. And then it was finally over. Okay, so it is officially the end of day 7. It is currently 12:03 AM on Tuesday, which means it has basically been 7 whole days since I started this challenge. Now, my thoughts on this are, at times, when you're at home and you have nothing to do, it can be very lonely. It can be very boring. And I think if someone else tried to do this and, you know, they don't collect DVDs like I do, or some form of physical media, they would get very bored very quickly. But other than that, I find it's very peaceful. It is quite nice. Especially when you're out, you're more in the moment, you know. Would I recommend this to anyone? 100%. Especially if you find yourself on your phone a lot, I would definitely say, you know, just put your phone down to the side for a few extra hours a day. Do something like a hobby, you know. I think people are on their phone too much. We need to live more in real life than digitally. So my message to everyone that thankfully watched this is just get away from technology, get away from your phone, and just live your life, you and the people you care about.